press.
I'm about 5 Trulies deep right now. First quarter action. I couldn't be more excited to be watching football. I got it. How big is that tight end? 290 pounds?
Okay,
Troy Aikman says Kwani Bugnum. He's a big old boy.
I'm pretty sure that Kwani Bugnum did go in the Garbage Juice Podcast Fantasy Football Celebrity League.
I think he was a sleeper pick. What a sidearm by Russell Wilson.
They don't call him the gunslinger for nothing. Russell Wilson.
He throws a pretty damn good sidearm. He didn't come out of this.
Facing his former Super Bowl losing team. Did they ever win a Super Bowl with Russell Wilson?
Yeah, they did. They did win one with him.
Well,
I think he beat Peyton Manning in Denver.
Oh, nice. How do you feel about Denver's
And now
pickup?
he plays for Denver.
Oh, interesting.
I think they lost to the Pats. Pretty sure. But, everyone did.
Oh, good.
All right, first quarter's over. So what's new?
Just enjoying another physical, emotional well-being day.
Yeah,
taking
mental health day.
Yes, that's right.
How many brunches did you go to?
A wellness day where I don't get out of bed until noon. And then I return to the sofa with a nice Keurig coffee and some Oreos, some of the thin lemon vanilla Oreos, the delicious ones. And then
breakfast.
And then I get into some deep philosophic thinking, predictions. I do some journaling, and then I get into the studio, and here I am, folks. First quarter is under the belt. Thank you for joining us on this one of many 2022-2023 Garbage Juice Podcast Twitch live streaming events. That's right, folks. Get used to it. We cover sports. We cover culture. We cover
Dude, we're going to be live streaming elections like this.
Yeah,
we're going to be live commentating elections.
We don't really do politics, but
no. But if you call it like a sports game, red team versus blue team,
that's what people want. Yeah,
that's what people want. You know, it is football.
We're here for the camaraderie.
Without the tackles.
It is 7-3 Seattle over the Denver Broncos. The Denver, Colorado Broncos. If you're a listener of the show, you know that Denver is a weird place. What's up with Denver? Check out season 1 of Garbage Juice Podcast. Get a sneak peek into what's up with Denver. What's up with that place? And we're back. Second quarter underway here. Strong.
How do you feel about these jerseys? How do you feel about these jerseys that are called like a green highlighter color?
Yeah, well, we're going to say just like one of the most blah color combinations to come out of 2016.
Yeah? Is that like the cool thing?
It happened, and we're stuck with it for another couple of years.
I mean, you're in the culture, man. I don't really know.
Well, it's definitely not going to be around after this season. They're going to do away with these jerseys pretty quick.
I don't. What do you call that green?
Safety, road safety green.
Road safety green.
Sterile containment area, hazardous alert sign green.
Ryan's going down some rabbit hole somewhere or something.
That's right, folks.
He's blasted off.
Yep, I've just hit a whole tank of nitrous, and I'm looking up my new favorite dubstep artist.
I'm standing. I feel like I'm in the broadcast booth. Like I'm next to Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, and I'm doing the game.
Right. Now. Yeah, it feels like it. Feels like you are. I've been meaning to tell you to get Hulu and give me the password. So this works out. This works out great for me.
It's funny because you were just like, hey Lee, why don't we just get one of these apps? But I came up with the idea before you. So when I told you, you're probably like, oh, thank God, man. I didn't.
Yeah, because I didn't specifically say it. You just read my mind. I think it's safe to say that Russell Wilson is looking as good as he's ever looked on the field.
He's not playing right now. What are you talking about?
Who's their quarterback right now? Oh, yes.
Geno Smith.
That's Seattle from a few years ago.
Wow.
This is Seattle 2022 season. Russell Wilson is on the Broncos, but still, I think you could say Russell Wilson, he is looking the best maybe he's ever looked. How about the refs? How are the refs doing tonight?
I think they came to play. I think they're ready for what is ultimately insignificant game no one's going to remember at any point. But they're doing a good job. It's not a very important game. It's basically what I'm trying to say.
To me, being a referee is like that position of being an airline pilot. You most likely, you don't have to be, but you're probably former military.
Geno Smith. I think he went to school at Ohio State. I'm pretty sure.
That sounds right, because I was thinking he sounds familiar.
He just looks like someone who went to Ohio State. Safety vest green. That's the best way to describe the uniforms the Seahawks are wearing. Yeah. And the funny thing is that people in Seattle will buy it with a dumb smile on their face and just wear it around. Look, I'm a Seahawks fan.
It's like a color combination that if you're under
you look like a traffic cone.
If you're under the age of 14, you might love it.
Oh, nice run, DJ Metcalf. Oh, they're at the down for 31, so about 48-yard field goal. 49. There we go. And it's good. Good job.
Pretty good kick. 49-yarder, longest field goal of the season. Here we go.
Ryan, this is the first football you've watched all year, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But you know what? That's time for a Garbage Juice podcast. Raise of the glass and a chug of the beer. That's an NFL stat. We just hit it.
Ryan, you got to be part.
I got to be part involved into football. I get that.
Yeah,
I do.
You got to be.
I tell you what,
part of the leisure class.
I tell you what, it's been harder this year, more than any year that I can remember. Perhaps from being...
Is that because you're working a lot? Is that because you're busy?
I've been out of the country for the past 13 years. Being back in the States, I was deployed. So I'm a hero. I am one that you salute. I'm one that boards first on the aircraft. I'm a former service member. And that's right. I'm going for stolen valor to get out of an actual reason why I haven't been paying attention to football. But I'll be honest, it's been harder this year more than ever.
You can just say I work a lot. Like, that's a reasonable excuse, Like, I think everyone understands in this day and age, some people got to work on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was taking care of my kids. I was doing this. I was doing that, People got shit to do. It's okay. You don't have to watch every football game. Maybe one would be nice.
Well, you know what? I haven't been working as much. So it's really just an interest thing. There's a lot of time that I am working, yes. And I do end up working those moments of overlap where you'd have a game for NFL. But tonight, here I am, and I'm happy to be here. There's no place.
We're stoked to have you.
Yeah, no place I'd rather be, and I do look forward to doing this week in and week out to our many viewers.
Nice.
Our beautiful viewers. I have been to that stadium. It's a beautiful stadium with a rowdy crowd. I went to see a Lady Seahawks game. That's the MLS team. The Lady Seahawks, they play soccer. And we enjoyed. Me and my partner at the time really enjoyed it. We were there on a little sabbatical. Had a pretty good time. This is, of course, was pre-pandemic. Really beautiful city. Great place.
Oh my God.
And you can see, and it actually reminded me of it because you can see midfield. You can see the circle that they do. They dance around at the beginning of their kickoffs on the soccer team. A circle around the Seahawk logo. Boom goes the dynamite.
Javon Williams, 4 attempts, 31 yards. That's not bad.
Yeah, he's definitely first string defensive cornerback for the Seattle Seahawks.
running back.
Defense, yeah, that's who I meant. Running back with it.
Nice. Oh my God, who's that?
Look at that.
Jerry Jeudy.
Going deep.
Oh my God, what a catch. Oh, he's gone. That's a touchdown.
Taking it to the house.
What a catch.
That's a 6. That's a reception
touchdown.
for a 6 for the Denver Broncos. Jerry Jeudy.
67 yards.
Wow. Now that.
So my last name Judy. People sometimes call me short for Jew, like one Jew. So I just got a Jewish star. So yeah, I'm not Jewish though.
What a move he made.
Dope move.
Oh my God, that cornerback got fucked so hard.
Yeah, then he just turned on the afterburners. Yes, let's go. And that's field goal. Good. We got a tie ball game.
10-10. Broncos were favored in this game. Broncos were favored. So Vegas thinks Seattle is going to lose by at least 6.
Yeah, look.
It's been a good half so far, Ryan.
Judge Judy with the long distance touchdown, bringing it to the house. Denver Broncos coming into the season with a pretty high power ranking, top 10. How do you feel they're holding up?
I think they're playing all right. Look, it's tough to play in Seattle. It's pretty gay out there, I think.
This was probably, we're going to want to stay away from the slurs, though. That's going to get us booted off. Like the moment that we ever did get a viewer, we'd probably get booted off for having said something. Or
you think it's that quick? You think we're that bad? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. It's just big tech will probably want to shadow ban us. And they'll probably want us to pay up. That's probably the biggest hurdle for our incoming fame and celebrity status.
You engaged in wrongthink for 35 seconds. Please pay us $375 to restore your connection.
Some points on the board over in the Garbage Juice Podcast Celebrity International League. Oh, man. Let's see here. Marjorie's Militia with damn near 160 points this week.
Is that a standard scoring league we created there?
I fucking don't remember.
I don't remember what scoring I gave to the fake fantasy football league I set up for our asshole podcast.
So much going on here.
First incompletion by Geno Smith tonight. Good. Wow. I think they were showing earlier that he used to play for the Jets. I think that's why I have very low expectations of him, just to begin with, because he played for the Jets. And it's of no fault of his own. That's where he got drafted. But just because he played for the Jets, you think that he's trash.
Right.
And that was great. Did you see that little pass?
Yeah. If this was the Jaguars, this would be Geno Smith. If the Seahawks were the Jaguars right now, and you can imagine it because it's kind of an ugly uniform.
The
First
Jags
down there.
Uniform is so much better than whatever trash that is.
You could see that this would be Geno Smith's best game of the season. It would just be a slow, progressive downward thing, which is why I'm happy to see Trevor Lawrence not have any breakoutness, because it's always the breakoutness that's come to collapse immediately. All of our talent, all of the Jacksonville Jaguars talent. So starting for the Marjorie's Militia, we have Ryan Tannehill, quarterback.
Oh, wow. He's a good Southern boy.
This is a good Southern podcast stream. Alvin.
Oh, wow. What a pass. Touchdown.
Touchdown. Seahawks. Let's go.
To Parkinson? I don't know who that is.
Colby Parkinson. 25-yard touchdown reception. Seahawks. Back on top.
That's a hell of a pass. Look at this. He runs up almost in the pistol with an H-back on the right side, steps back, 3-step drop, throws it about 25 yards right into the end zone. Geno Smith, 17 for 18, 164 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's amazing what a guy who started playing for the Jets can actually achieve.
If you're Geno Smith, you're having the ride of your life right now tonight. You're imagining a pretty good fucking Seahawk team. into a pretty dang good 2022 season, into some 2023 playoff time. Your mental vision board is to the fucking moon. To the flipping moon, folks.
I tell you what, did I talk about these Funky Buddha hard seltzers? Did I talk about these at all?
No, you haven't.
They are delicious. This is bright starfruit, and this is smooth pineapple coconut. 90 calories, 1 gram of carb. If you drink 4 or 5, you'll feel pretty good. I promise you that. No sugar, nothing.
Garbage Juice Podcast beverage stamp of approval.
This is the Funky Buddha Brewery here in South Florida.
Right
Funky
there.
Buddha Tropical Premium Hard Seltzer. This is as Florida as it gets, folks. It's September. It's almost the middle of September. Do you know how hot it is during the day? It's 93 degrees. You're going to go around drinking
miserable
beers?
No.
No. You're going around drinking Funky Buddha Hard Premium Seltzer Tropical. That was my commercial.
I love it. I'm thirsty for a glass right now. Troy Aikman and Joe Book looking handsome as ever tonight.
Troy Aikman's head is gigantic.
Large brain skull formation.
Joe Buck is just a normal little old human, and then Troy Aikman, he's got a head.
You've heard of the West Coast offense formation play.
All right, so 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the half. What do you have? What do you have on tap for the halftime show, Ryan?
Folks, you guessed it. Fireworks. Indoors. Woo! That's right. Indoor fireworks. Literal, explosive fireworks. Gonna fill up this room I'm in right now, the studio, the Atlanta-based studio, with live explosives coming up later in the halftime show, the halftime performance.
You know what I got into recently? The MLS. There's a team down here in Miami.
Nice.
It's like $15 tickets. So it's not, it is what it is.
That's hella affordable.
You go out there, it's in Fort Lauderdale, a place where an old stadium used to be. They just built one real quick, and they're trying to build one in Miami. But $15 tickets, you sit in the supporters section, which is everyone's beating drums, lighting off flares and shit.
So that sounds like the best section to be in.
It's a lot of fun. It's standing only. You don't sit down. You watch the game standing up. They only sell 24-ounce White Claws there, so
that's a section with
at least 2 of those. I'm not surprised. She always picks a pretty traditional team, if you know what I mean.
That's right. Oh man! If you look at the vernacular of some of the celebrities in the Garbage Juice Podcast League, the term "thug" would come up a lot with some of them, a lot more. But I did try to make a team that was all white people. I tried. Like I didn't want the draft, but I didn't know who
MTG for MTG.
But like I didn't know. I thought maybe it would be funny to give it to Tucker Carlson.
No, Tucker and Marjorie. They're not.
I didn't know who that would reign in true mostly, because a lot of these celebrities, they probably at one point. Dang, we're getting a dB count on the fans. It's getting loud up in there, huh?
97 decibels.
Woo!
Is that a lot?
Did I
read that wrong?
That's like 90 Garbage Juice podcasts.
Cortland Sutton. There we go.
Yeah,
there we go, Cortland Sutton.
Pretty snazzy
30
post-catch little razzle-dazzle. Get a little extra.
I'm out. I'm up the field.
Yeah, if you're a wide receiver, if you're a hands coach, you just came your pants a little bit seeing that post-catch pickup right there. That's what, you're getting.
A pure athlete. And he almost threw in the end zone. Oh, my God.
Is that our boy?
Who?
Judge Judy?
No, it's Cortland Sutton. He throws it up into double coverage in the end zone to try to hit. Let's do that again. He throws it into double coverage. The fact that guy can't catch is why he's not a wide receiver. He's fast, but he can't catch, so you put him on.
The same thing was just said over 6 million times all across the U.S. That same phrase. That
was the most basic phrase
that was the most said phrase in that one moment of time.
You know where I learned that? I think I learned that playing Madden in like 2002.
Yeah, football.com.
Back then they didn't have so many audio files to choose from. They're like, 5 different things they said.
Yeah, I mean, 3 different sound bites would take up most of the space on the game itself. Soundbite technology is it is the future that we weren't promised, but we have it. So that's pretty fun. So one play, they're going for it. They didn't put it on a kicker?
No, they're going to kick the field goal.
Okay, that's the kicker.
Who do you think this noodle is out here?
Let's go, Brandon McManus. Here we go. Nope, they're icing him. He's going to go through it anyways. That's a big middle finger is up. He splits the upright. McManus, it's good, but it doesn't count. Timeout.
I like when the kickers have attitude when someone tries to ice them.
Yeah.
They try to call a timeout before they kick. They just run up and fucking kick the thing.
You know what I would
right
do?
Down the middle.
I would try to kick it in the face of their coach that stand on the sideline. Or if you had a good shot at one of the players on the line of the opposing team, just drill it right in their face. That would be pretty good. Boom, right there, the side of his face. Yeah.
Down the middle, halftime. 17-13, Seattle.
Folks, it's a pretty good game.